Listen to me carefully. There will be a moment in your life when everything slows down around you, when the noise fades, and you are left alone with your thoughts. In that silence, a quiet question appears, and it doesn't shout, it whispers. It asks, do you really believe in yourself? Not the version of belief you show the world, not the confident smile, not the words you say out loud, but the belief you carry when no one is watching. That moment is where lives change. Because belief is not a feeling, it is a choice, and every future begins with that choice. No one tells you how difficult it is to believe in yourself when nothing is working, when effort feels invisible and progress feels slow, when you are doing everything you can and still wondering if it is enough. People love success stories, but they skip the chapters where hope feels thin and doubt feels heavy. Those chapters are uncomfortable, but they are necessary, because that is where belief is tested, not when things are easy, but when they are painfully uncertain. You will face days when you wake up already tired, days when your mind reminds you of every mistake you ever made, days when fear sounds logical and quitting sounds reasonable. And in those moments, belief will not feel powerful or inspiring. It will feel quiet and stubborn. It will look like showing up anyway. It will look like choosing effort over excuses, even when motivation disappears. Believing in yourself does not mean you are fearless. It means you move forward with fear beside you, not in control of you. Fear will always exist when something matters. The presence of fear is not a sign to stop. It is a sign that what you are chasing is important. Confidence is not the absence of doubt. Confidence is deciding that doubt does not get the final word. You have already survived things you once thought you wouldn't. Moments that tested your strength, your patience, your heart, and yet you are still standing. That is proof you are stronger than you give yourself credit for. Strength is not always loud. Sometimes strength is quiet endurance. Sometimes it is choosing not to give up when everything inside you wants rest. Here is a hard truth that can also set you free. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you belief. No one is going to live your life for you. And that is not meant to scare you. It is meant to empower you. Because if your future depends on you, then you have more control than you think. There will be people who doubt you. People who question your choices. People who don't understand why you want more. Let them. Their doubts do not define you. They reflect their own fears, not your limits. You were not created to fit into someone else's expectations. You were created to discover your own potential. Belief grows through action. You do not wait until you feel ready. Readiness is built by movement. Every small step matters. Every attempt counts, even when results are slow. Something inside you is changing. Growth often happens quietly before it becomes visible. Stop comparing your journey to someone else's highlight reel. You do not know their struggles, and they do not know yours. Comparison steals joy and weakens belief. Stay focused on your own progress. What is meant for you will arrive at the right time. Now listen closely, because this matters. One day, you will look back at this version of yourself, and you will either be grateful that you kept going, or disappointed that you stopped too soon. The pain of discipline is temporary. The pain of regret lasts much longer. The choice you make today shapes the story you tell tomorrow. Fear will try to sound reasonable. It will tell you to wait, to be realistic, to play it safe. But fear does not care about your fulfillment. It cares about comfort. And comfort, when chosen too often, becomes a cage. Growth demands discomfort. Dreams demand courage. Belief means discipline when motivation fades. It means consistency when excitement disappears. It means trusting the process when progress feels invisible. Most people want change, but few are willing to endure the discomfort required to earn it. Belief is what keeps you moving when results are slow. You are allowed to struggle. You are allowed to fail. You are allowed to start over. What you are not allowed to do is abandon yourself. Because every time you quit on yourself, you weaken the trust you have in your own word. And trust in yourself is the foundation of confidence. Every promise you keep to yourself strengthens belief. Every time you show up when you do not feel like it, confidence grows. Small wins matter. Quiet effort matters. The work no one sees matters more than the applause everyone hears. There will come a day when people call you lucky. They will say it happened overnight. They will admire the results without understanding the journey. They will not see the doubt you pushed through or the nights you questioned everything. But you will know, and that knowledge will be enough. Speak to yourself with respect. The way you talk to yourself shapes your identity. If you constantly remind yourself of your failures, you will shrink. If you remind yourself of your resilience, you will re-say. Your inner voice becomes your reality. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are becoming, and becoming takes time. Trust the process, even when it feels slow. Progress is not always dramatic. Sometimes it is steady and silent. Belief is built in moments of decision. Moments when quitting feels easier. Moments when doubt feels convincing. Moments when no one would blame you for stopping. Those moments define who you become. Stand up for yourself when no one else does. Stand up for your future when it feels uncertain. Stand up even when your voice shakes and your confidence feels fragile. Courage is not loud. It is consistent. Believe in yourself on the days when no one checks on you. Believe in yourself when results are delayed. Believe in yourself when fear whispers lies, because belief is not about being sure. It is about being committed. The world will try to label you, to limit you, to remind you of who you used to be, but you are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not your worst moments. You are the person who keeps choosing to move forward. Belief turns effort into progress. It turns failure into lessons. It turns pain into purpose. You do not need to see the entire path. You only need the courage to take the next step. Today, choose belief. Not because it is easy, but because it is necessary. Choose belief when it feels lonely. Choose belief when it feels uncomfortable. Choose belief when quitting feels tempting. Because if you do not believe in yourself, no amount of motivation will save you. And if you do believe in yourself, very little can stop you for long. Stand firm in who you are becoming. Protect your dreams. Guard your mindset. And remember this truth: you do not need everyone to believe in you. One believer is enough. Make sure that believer is you.